Spells enters tab. Spells enters tab. What? Oh. There we go. Now we're sticking with portals. Let's see. Ooh, art card. Aw, Finian. Not even a signed one. That's just a normal boy. Combat. We've gotten that one before. Paladin's Arm. Drops left when this equipment enters. Create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token and then attach it to this. Equipped creature gets 2+1. Sabo Tender. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Undercity Dire Rat we've gotten before. Chocobo Kick we've gotten before. Crossroad Village we've gotten before. Lunatic Pandora we've gotten before. Let's see. Heal City of Arcades. Creature Wall. Defender. When this creature enters, draw a card. It's kind of cool looking with the art. Restus Trap. Working. Blue Magic. When Quest Trap enters. May cast target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard and mana any type that be spent to cast that spell. If that spell will be put in your graveyard, exile it. Ash, Princess of Demacia. Whenever Ash attacks, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact from them and put it in your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in any order. Sandworm Haste. When this creature destroys target land, its controller may search the library for basic land card and put it in the battlefield trapped and shuffled. Aerith Gainsbow. Now there's a character. Let's see. I make whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Aerith Gainsbow. When Aerith Gainsbow dies, put an X+1 counter on each legendary creature you control, where X is the number of counters on Aerith. Aaron's Inspiration. Attacking creatures get 2+2/+0 until the end of turn. Flashback. 4 cost. You may pay this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost. I'm nice art. Land. This land enters tapped. Water Slum, Fairplane Gateway. Not bad, these 3. Aerith one is probably maybe worth something. I don't know. Have to see. That's an important lady. In art. Oh, ooh, another art. Ola 53 of 53. Oh, now we're talking. Not that it's signed, but now that we're talking. Sinful Revelation. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put them into your hand, and the rest put into your graveyard. Flashback 6. Guess it's got from your graveyard. I think we've gotten this before. Chocobo Kick we've gotten. Dreams of Lagunian we've gotten before. Paladin's Arm we've gotten before. Cybertender we've gotten before. Crossroads. Laughing Mad we've gotten before. Oh, this one seems new. Iona Heart Lily. When Iona Heart Lily's enters, create Angelo, a legendary 1/1 green and white dog creature token. Whenever Riona heartily attacks another target creature you control gets 1/1 until the end of the turn. Each creature you control. Final Fantasy VIII. I haven't played that one. Stolen Uniform. Choose a target creature you control and target equipment. Gain control of that equipment until end of turn. Attach to the chosen creature. When you lose control of this equipment this turn, it is attached to a creature you control. Unattach it. Cloud of Darkness. I remember that from the 14. Even though it says Final Fantasy III. Flying Particle Beam. Cloud of Darkness enters target creature and opponent controls. It's negative XX until end of turn, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. A lot of mana. Green Brawn we've gotten before. Kuja the Genome Sorcerer. At the beginning of your end step, create a tapped 0/1 black wizard creature token. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. This token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Then if you control 4 or more wizards, transform Kuja into Trans Kuja, Fate Defied, Flamestar. If a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. Woohoo. I know that guy. He's like Cloud but better. Zach Fair. Legendary creature. Zach Fair enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. 1. Sacrifice Zach Fair. Target creature you control gains indestructible until the end of turn. Back Zach Fair's counters on that creature and attach the equipment that was attached to Zach Fair to that creature. Tiny. Oh, the land. Stand Zach around here. Like the real guy. Real homie. I would wishes he was him. Art. Do. Food. Token artifact. Sacrifice this token, you gain 3 life. Or hero. Town Greeter. When this character enters from mail 4 cards, you may put a land from among them into your hand. You put a town card into your hand. This way, gain 2 life. Ice Magic. Blizzard. We've gotten that one before. Dwarven Castle Guard we've gotten before. Thunder Magic. Yeah. Info Innovation. Blitzball Shard. Shot. White Major Staff. Oh, this one's different. Ambrosia Whiteheart. Flash. When Ambrosia Whiteheart enters the... you may return another permanent you control to the owner's hand. Landfall. Whenever you land into control, Ambrosia Whiteheart gets 1/1. Is that from 16? I think that's Life's Mountain, isn't it? Demon Wall. This one's new. Artifact creature Demon Wall. 2 mana. Defender Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. As long as this creature has a counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. 5, 6 cost. Put 2/1 counters on this creature. Oh, cooking. Legendary creature. New recipe. When Ignis Scientia enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them on the battlefield tapped. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in random order. I've come up with a new recipe. That's what he says. 3 land. Exile target card from the graveyard. If this creature was exiled this way, create a food token. Ooh. Fancy art. Prompto. He loves taking pictures. Haste. Selfie shot. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell at least 4 mana with spent to cast it, create a treasure token. Nice. Bards and Boko. Affinity for birds. This spell costs 1 less cast for each bird you control. And Bards and Boko enters for each other bird you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or opponent controls. Lunar Rail. Ooh, pretty. Flying. You may look at the top card of your library at any time as long as the Lunar Rail is attacked this turn. You may play the top card of your library. Crew +1. Foreign land. Ooh. There. This one. Ardo. And hero? No, bird. Unit Beavers we've gotten before. Cornered by Black Mages we've gotten before. Eyes Flan we've gotten before. Curl before. Item Shock Creep before. Lunatic Pandora before. Crossroads Village before. I don't know if I've gotten this before. Glot. Giot, King of Dwarves, Double Strike. Whenever Giot and another dwarf you control enters. Whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. It's all about Leviathan. I've gotten this one. Choose target spell, surveil 2, then counter the chosen spell unless the controller plays 1 mana. For each card in their graveyard, to surveil 2, look at the 2 top cards of your library, then put any number of them into the graveyard and the rest on top of your library in any order. Coral Sword. Flash. This equipment enters attached to the target creature you control. That creature gains first strike until the end of turn. A creature gets 1+1 or 1+1 and +0. Oh, this side quest, catch a fish, enchantment. Beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's an artifact or creature card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you put a card into your hand this way, create a food token and transform the enchantment. Jet. Hey, we've gotten him before, but this one's gold. Syncopant. Instant. Counter target spell unless it controls plays X. If that spell is counted this way, exile it instead of putting it into your owner's graveyards. And then just the land. Arts card. 50 of 53. Clown. Oh, it's not a signed one though. All the Mountain Chocobo we've gotten. Q-tip for air we've gotten before. Community Beavers. Eyes Flan. Ooh, I don't think we've gotten this one. Summon Chocomog. Stampede. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of turn. Nothing mad. Got an Adventurer's Airship. Artifact Vehicle. Fly. Whenever this vehicle attacks, draw a card and then discard a card. Crew 2. Tap any number of creatures you control with total power 2 more. This vehicle becomes an artifact. I think we have gotten that before. Garnet, Princess of Alexandria. Lifelink. Whenever Garnet attacks, you may remove a lower counter from each of any number of sagas you control. Put +1/+1 counter on Garnet. For each lower counter, remove this way. Oh, I don't think we've gotten this one before. Relentless XATM 092. Artifact creature Robot Spider. This creature can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Pay 8 mana, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped with a finality counter on it. If a creature with a finality counter on it would die, exile it instead. Ooh. Samurai's Katana. Job selected. This equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token, then attached to this. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, trample haste, and is a samurai in addition to other types. Murasama. God, I can say that. Equip 5. Side quest, raise a chocobo. Yeah, that's an enchantment. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0. Until the end of turn, at the beginning of your first main phase, if you control 4 more birds, transform it into an enchantment. Whoa, Black Chocobo. When this permanent transforms into Black Chocobo, search your library for 1 land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, birds you control get +1/+0. Whoa, Doggo. Cerberus. Summon GF Cerberus. As the saga enters, draw step lower counter. Sacrifice after 3. Servile. 1. Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. Double. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy it. You may choose a new targets for the copy. Triple. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spells this turn, copy it twice. You may choose new targets for copies. You like Doggo. Midgar, City of Mako. Landtown. Reactivate Sorcery Adventure. You may sacrifice an artifact or creature. If you do, draw 2 cards. This land enters tapped, add 1 black. A triumph of technology and testament to man's potential. Void land. Okay. Red Mage's Rapier. We've gotten this one. Job select. When equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token, attach it to this. Equipped creature has whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets 2/0 until the end of turn and is a wizard in addition to other types. Equip +3. Black Mage's Rod, we've definitely gone before. Airship Crash. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Cycling 2/2. Discard this card, draw a card. Retrieve the Esper. Create a 3/3 blue robot warrior artifact creature token. And if this spell was cast from a graveyard, put 2/++1 counters on it. Flashback 5. Recast this card from your graveyard for its flashback card and exile it. Fate of the Sun Christ. Maybe it's Christ. The spell costs 2 less to cast it if the target creature's tapped a creature. Destroy target non-land permanent. Lunatic Pandora we've gotten before. Woo! Art. Wild Rose of the Belly. An instant counter target spell. Cool art. Rosa we've gotten before. Final Days. Create 2 tap 2/2 black horror creature tokens. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, instead create X of those tokens, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Ether. Exile this artifact. Add a blue mana. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Eden Saint of the Sanctum. Tap, add. I don't know what that symbol is. 5, tap, mill 2 cards, and you may sacrifice the land. When you do, return another target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Whoa, you're Stola. I know that person. The beginning of your end step, exile target creature you control, then return into the battlefield under its owner's control, then its first and end step of the turn. There's an additional end step after this step. Nice. Magic Dapper, we've gotten that before, but I don't think we have a shiny one. Even shiny? Oh, this is just land and then hero. Bird. Ooh. Ooh. Open. Hard. 14 to 53. Oh, this one's signed. Hey, it's Geneva. Okay. Sephiroth's Intervention we've gotten before. Giant Toe we've gotten before. Stuck Summoner Sanctum, flash, enchant artifact a creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during the controller's untap step, and its activated abilities can't be activated. You're Not Alone we've gotten before. Blazing Bomb we've gotten before. Monk's Fist. Job Select. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token, then attach this to it. Creep creature gets +1/+0 and is a monk in addition to other types. Equip 2. And Pulse Ultra we've gotten before. Cargo Ship we've gotten before. Ooh. Fire Magic. Fire Viaga. Here, choose one additional cost. We've gotten Gallus before. We've gotten the Regalia before. Jet again, that's rare. I think we actually have this same Jet. Ice Magic, but shiny. Oh. That pack kind of sucked other than the art. Ooh. That's 44 or 53. What is it? Sephiroth. He's not signed though. Let's see. Raccoon's River and Fly. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature. Alley Cat we've gotten before. I don't think we've got Suplex because we haven't suplexed any trains like in Final Fantasy VI. Choose one, suplex, deal 3 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Exile target artifact. Yamazu Trader. Yeah, those little freaks. When this creature enters, you lose 1 life and create a treasure token. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature artifact. If you do, surveil 2. Rishi's Wandering. Search your library for basic land card or town card. Put it in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. When you search your library this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. High Major Staff we've gotten before. Instant Ramen we've gotten before. I think we've gotten Summon Fenrir before. Crescent Fang. Search your library. Yeah, we have. Heaven's Hell. Overkill we've gotten before. Where's Consent we've gotten before. Oh, another Aerith Gainsborough. Rare. I don't know if that's real. I don't know what that symbol means. Got 2 of her today. Got confident. Creature human wizard. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card in your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. Shiny Slash of Light. Slash of Light deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control, plus the number of equipment you control the target creature. The Born Land. Hmm, 2 Aeriths, but no Tifas. Hmm. Robot Warrior. No art. Whoa. Sephiroth, one winged angel. Emblem. Whenever this creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Ahriman. Flying Death Touch. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Draw a card. Up to Exile we've gotten before. Dragon's Refuge. Cloudbound Moogle. Flying when this creature enters, put a +1 counter on target creature. Plane cycling. Guard this card. Search your library for a planes card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Then shuffle. Duplex we just got. Magic Pot. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. It's an artifact. Tap it. Sacrifice this token. Add 1 mana to any color. 2 cost tap. Exile target card from the graveyard. Mage Staff we've gotten. No Villers. Whoa. He's from 13. Vigilance. No Villiers. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Reach for the horizon. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards or town cards with different names. Put them in the battlefield tap, then shuffle. This is the Goodbye City of Mako. Eject. Whoa. The spell can't be countered. Return target non-land permanent to the owner's hand and draw a card. Whoa, Tifa. There we go. Trample landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, double Tifa Lockouts power until the end of turn. I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know. Oh, that's what she says in the game. That's Final Fantasy Crystal? I don't know what that means. Oh, they all have it. Never mind. That's just saying though. That's the set, I think. Balam. Garden Seed Academy. Land town. This land enters tapped. Tap at a green or a blue. 5/7 cost. Transform this land. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each other town you control. Iron Giant. We've gotten him before. He's just shiny. Land. We're in the First Federation Center. Right. And hero. No art. Summon Chokamog we've got an item sheet cop, Marlboro. Bard's Bow. Artifact equipment. Job select. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token and then attach it to this. Equipped creature gets +2/2, has reach, and it's barred in addition to other types. First use bow, equip 6. Attach target to any creature equipped only as a sorcerer. Duck and Cinnamon Stun we've gotten. Right Arrowsight. Lunatic Pandora. Tonberry. I don't think we've gotten a Tonberry yet. Creature Salamander Horror. This creature enters tapped with a stun counter on it. It would be untapped. Remove a stun counter from it instead. Chef Knights. During their turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. Zidane, the Tantalus Thief. Final Fantasy IX. When Zidane enters, gain control of a target creature an opponent controls until end of turn, and tap it. It gains lifelink haste until the end of turn. Whenever an opponent gains control of a permanent from you, you create a treasure token. Sorcerer Schemes. Turn target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard or exile card with a flashback to your your own. Add mana fire. Flashback 4. Side quest catch a fish we've gotten. Hope. 13. Life blink at the beginning of the end of your step. Each opponent mills X cards where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. God, he was kind of whiny in 13. Delivery Moogle, but shiny. And then shiny land. I don't pack. Copy token. This token can be used to represent a copy of something else. And hero. Magic Damper, Gaily Cat, Summon Geoffred, Iron Man, Bomb to T-Rex, Rain's Treachery, Psychopath, Mel Meg Pixie, Capital City, Crystal's Chosen. Ooh, I don't know about this one. Create 4 +1/1 colorless hero creature tokens, then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Arlen, Knight of Concordia we've gotten before. Realm Reborn. I think we've gotten this before, but this one's rare. Other permanents you control have tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Ooh. Redia. Summoner of the Mist. Shiny. Whenever a land you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Summon. When turn target, saga card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It gains haste until the end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh, and then another shiny land. Also a black. The other one was a black too. Ooh. What do you think of 53? Art. Whoa, it's Jill, but it's not signed. Aw. Okay, Combat Tutorial we've gotten. Magitech Imagery we've gotten. Warrior Sword we've gotten. Bootrap Foyer we've gotten. Gabu Gardener we've gotten. Scorpion Sin we've gotten. Instant Ramen. Gahatia. Legendary creature Cat Archer. Reach Elegant Eye. Whenever one of my other creature or artifacts you control draw a card. This ability triggers once each turn. Omega. Heartless Evolution. Wave Cannon. Omega enters for each opponent. Tap up to 1 target non-land permanent that opponent controls. Put X stun counters on each of those permanents and gain X life, where X is the number of non-basic lands you control. A permanent with a stun counter would become untapped. Remove 1 from it. Oh, Tifa's Limit Break. Tiered, choose 1 additional cost. Some Assault 0. To your target creatures gets +2/+2 until they're good. Meteor Strikes. Double targets creatures' power and toughness until end of turn. Final Heaven. Triple targets creatures' power and toughness until end of turn. Ooh. Ultimecia, Time Sorceress. Whenever Ultimecia enters or attacks Surveil 2. Beginning of your end step, you must pay 8 mana and exile 8 cards from your graveyard. If you do, transform into a 7/7 Ultimecia. Ultimecia the Omnipotent. Menace. This creature time compression. When this creature transforms into Ultimecia, Omnipotent takes an extra turn after this one. Rare. Legendary creature Moogle. Target opponent gains lifelike, gain control of another target opponent. If you do, draw a card. Shiny combat tutorial, land. Moogle. Moogle. Hero. Fight on. Oh, we've gotten this before. 2 target creatures. Rashi Greens, Magic Damper, Galia Cat, summon a GF for it. On this one, Saha Green. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, and if at least 4 mana were spent to cast it, put it +1/+1 counter on this creature, and it can't be blocked this turn. On that, we've gotten Gladios before. Chocobo Racetrack. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, create 2/2 or a 2/2 green bird creature token. Whenever a land you control enters a token, get a +1/+0 until the end of turn. Battle menu. Choose one. Attack. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token. Ability. Target creature gets +0/+4 until end of turn. Magic. Destroy target creature with a power of 4 of greater. Item. You gain. Oh, that's kind of cool. Shambling. Yeah. This creature enters tap. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may play a black mana. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Rare Astrologian's Planisphere. Job select. This equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token and attach this to it. Crypt creature is a wizard in addition to its other types and has whenever you cast a non-creature spell and whenever you draw your 3rd card each turn, put a +1 counter on this creature. Light of Judgment shiny. Deal 6 damage. And then just in land. Land. The boring old land. And the 2 cards, the game in the box. Wandering Minstrel, legendary creature, human bard. Lands you control enter untap. The Minstrel's Ballad. Beginning of combat of your turn. You control 5 or more towns. Create a 2/2 elemental creature token that's all colors. Is that 8 mana? Other creatures you control get XX until the end of turn, where X is the number of towns you control. Oh, I remember her from 13. Sarah, Lightning Sister. Legendary creature, human citizen. The first legendary creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more legendary creatures, you may control Sarah Fern. Oh, she turns into the crystal. Oh, just like in the game. First legendary creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. Legendary creatures you control get 2/2. That's some nice art. Tiny land. Yeah. Those. Tiny land pile. What is this? Just normal land. It's plain old boring land. Just one. Like. Do these ones first. Oh, there we go. Yuna, the Grand Summoner. Legendary Cleric. Creature, Human Cleric. Grand Summon, add 1 mana of any color. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, that creature enters with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever another permanent you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, if it had any 1 or more counters on it, you may put a number of 1/1 counters on target creature. Vincent Valentine. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a number of +1/+1 counters on Vincent Valentine equal to that creature's power. Whenever Vincent Valentine attacks, you may transform it. Land. Normal land. Bunch of normal land. Signed up for treasure. No art. And hero. Duplex you've gotten before. Nabs Trader. Fisher's Wandering. Slash of Light. Duquin Merchant. Have we gotten this one before? Creature, Beast Citizen. Draw a card, then discard a card. Sacrifice the creature, draw 3 cards. Ability costs 1 less for activate for each town you control. Oh. White Ursite. Upright Scout. Whenever a creature you control enters, this creature is +1 until the turn. Battle menu, yeah. Chocobo Race Check, yeah. Side quest, Hunt of the Mark. When this enchantment enters, strip the 1 target creature at the beginning of your end step. If a creature died under opponent's control this turn, create a treasure token that if you control 3 or more treasures should swarm this enchantment. Hey, Triple Triad. Now there's a mini game. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player acts as the top card of their library. Until the end of turn, you may play this card you own exiled this way for each card exiled this way with a lesser mana value than it without paying their mana cost. Blitzball Shiny. Oh, add mana of any color. Goal! Sacrifice the artifact, draw 2 cards. Activate only if an opponent was dealt combat damage by a legendary creature this turn. Mana. Land. What do we got? We got Wizard and Bird. I was on the back of Hero. Call of the Mountain. Yeah. Commune Beavers. Iceland. Summon Chocomog. Monk's Fish. Grand Plils. Bayless. Ride the Shoopoof. Whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 count on target creature you control. 7 cost. This enchantment becomes a 7/7 beast creature with addition to its other types. Phoenix down. 2 cost, tap, exile this artifact, choose 1. Return the target creature card with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tap, exile target skeleton, spirit, or zombie. Hunt of the Mark we've gotten. Summoner's Grimoire. Job select. Equipped creature is a shaman in addition to its other types and has... Whenever this creature attacks, you may put a creature card from your hand on the battlefield. If that card is an enchantment card, it enters tapped and attacking. Haste magic we've gotten before, but shiny. Target creature gets 3/1. Gains haste magic till the turn. Exile top of your card library. You must play it at the next end step. And land. do. Ooh, we're back to the art. 15 of 53. Oh yeah. Who is it? I have actually no idea who that is. Legitimately do not know. Okay. Block hole. Oh no. I don't think. Vicious Wanderings, you've gone, yeah. Slash Amount, Rain Man's Magic, Black Mage Rods, Vincent's Limit Break, I think we haven't seen before. Instant, tier, choose one additional cost. Until the end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner control. It has the chosen base power and toughness. Gehan Beast 0, 0, 3 out of 2. Death Gigas 1, 5 out of 2. Hellmasker 3, 7 out of 2. All the map, Samurai's Katana. We've seen Restoration Magic before. Cured. Cure. Target permission gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Cura. Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible until the turn. You gain 3 life. Curaga. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible at the end of turn. Gain 6 life. Woohoo. Titus Blitzball Star. Whenever an artifact you control enters +1/+1 counter on Titus. Whenever Titus attacks, tap target creature opponent controls. Arley, Knight of Cornelia we've gotten before. Woohoo. Ultima, Origin of Oblivion. Legendary creature God. Flying, whenever Ultimate attacks, put a blight counter token on land. For as long as it has land, has a blight counter on it, it loses all land types and abilities it has. Tap, add. I don't know what that symbol is. Whenever you tap a land for a blank, add an additional blank. Sleep Magic, Shiny, Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature. When this aura enters tapped enchanted creature does an untap during its controller's untap step. When enchanted creature is dealt damage, sacrifice aura. And just end. A little silly land. Bird. Hero. Okay, yeah, got on that, got on that. City and Elder. This creature enters, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token whenever you cast a non-creature spell. This token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Got on that, Imperial City of Arcades. Creature wall. I actually think I've gotten this one before. Valkyrie Aerial Unit. Artifact creature construct. Affinity for artifacts. This spell costs 1 less for each cast artifact you control. Flying. When this creature enters, surveil 2. Lionheart. We've gone before. Dark Knight's Greatsword. Another Sid. Sid, the timeless artifact. Artifact creatures and heroes you control get ++1. For each artificer you control, each artificer card in your graveyard. A deck can have any number of cards named Sid Timeless Artificer. Whoa. Zell Dinked. Final Fantasy VIII. When under play, you may play additional land each of your turns. Zelda gets +1/+0 for each land you control. At the beginning of your end step, return a land controlled to owner's hand. It'll make Pixie but shiny. Playing land. Fog. I've gone Fog before. What's he have? He has Hero. Blazing Bomb, Fight On, Garish Greens, Magic Damper, Cloudbound Mongol. Attack Fedora, Crossroads Village. Albright Salvagers. Whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Christus Treppe. Black-blue magic. When Christus Treppe enters, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard in mana, or any tap that comes you spend to cast that spell. If that spell would be put in a graveyard, exile it instead. Gladius again. Sidecrest card collection. When this enchantment enters, draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards at the beginning of your end step. If 8 or more cards are in your graveyard, transform this enchantment. Oh, Terra. Magical Adept, legendary creature, human wizard. When Terra enters, mill 5 cards. Put up to 1 enchantment card mailed this way in your hand. Trance. Exile Terra, then return to the battlefield, transform under its owner's control, activate as a sorcery. Then Shiny Dark Knight's Greatsword. We only got 4 more. Rizardo. Ard. Biome T-Rexor, Dragon's River, Galley Cat, Suplex. Asmir Trader. Venture is in. Land town. When this land enters, gain 2 life. Iron Giant. Woo. New battle at the big bridge. Instant. Destroy target creature if it has mana. Value 2 or less. Revolt. Destroy that creature if it has mana value 4 or less. Instead, if a permanent you control left this battlefield this turn. Cactuar, my greatest enemy. Trample at the beginning of your end step. If this creature didn't enter the battlefield this turn, return it to its owner's hand. Alright, Princess of Alexandria. Relentless X Adam 092. Gotten this one before. Genova we've gotten before. I think we've even gotten this rare one before. Shiny Dragon's River, Shiny Swamp. I am the bot. Robot Warrior. Hero. Summon Effort. Naimon. Baham T-Rex. Dragon's River. Alley Cat. Laughing Man. Adventures Airship. Eject. Radius. Summon of the Mist. I think we got that. That is gold. Zach Frere. We got him, but gold. Well, that's new. Summon Esper Bahama. Judgment Bolt. This creature deals damage equals the number of non-creature non-land cards in your graveyard target opponent controls. Wizard you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Luna Ray I've gotten before, but this one's gold. Hell, Gigas, but shiny. Land. We just got 2 more. Another treasure. Hero. Item shopkeep. Malaboro. Bard's Bow. Rock Turret. Right Arcerite. Whoa. Emmett Sulk. Ascian. We got one Emmett Sulk, but this one's different, I think. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Horror minion lifelink. For each death in the cost, you may pay 2 life rather than pay that mana. Whenever you cast a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Emmet Silk. Ration mana guy, Titus, yeah. Ooh, have we gotten Phantom Chain before? Artifact vehicle, trample. Sacrifice another artifact or creature, put a +1 counter on the vehicle. It becomes a spirit artifact creature in addition to other types until end of turn. Oh, Saz. We've gotten a Saz. Might have even gotten this gold one, rare one. Saz cards ever enters, you may search your library for a bird or basic land card, reveal, put it in your hand, then shuffle whenever Saz cards ever attacks, put +1 counter on the target creature, and double the number of +1/+1 counters on the creature. Oh, someone Brynhildr. Cool art. Chain, exile the type card of your library during any turn. You put a lore counter on this saga. You may play that card. Gestalt Mold. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, it gains haste until end of turn. Combat tool we've gotten before. We've even gotten a shiny one before. Land. Hey. Alliance pack. Wizardo, no art. Bird. Item Shark Creek, Malboro, Bard's Burrow, Work Turret, Aerith Rescue Mission, Instant Ramen, Magic Pot, Chocobo Racetrack, Mr. Strepe, Ash, Princess of Dalmasca. I feel like we've gotten them before, but this art looks different. Legendary creature. Whenever Ash attacks the top 5 cards of your library, you may reveal the artifact among them and put them in your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. Side first, cast a fish. Masamune. As long as the crypt creature is attacking, it has first strike and must be blocked if able. Crypt creature has, if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of this creature or an emblem you own to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Crypt 2. Circle of Power shiny. You draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Create a 0 black 1 wizard creature token. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, the token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Wizard controls +1/+0 until the end of the life link. Inland. Bowen Old Swamp. The Bowen Swamp. Such a Bowen Swamp. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's Dola deck. Faithful Strix, Flying Death Touch. This creature enters, draw a card. Oh, these are all kind of gold. You realize that? Every single one of these gold? No, not every single gold. Huh. I want to quickly look through these. See which ones of these are gold? Oh, a lot of these are gold. I don't know if it matters. Flying Death Touch. Okay. Vindicate. Destroy target permanent. Void Rend. This spell can't be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent. Crown Jewel. When this artifact enters, draw 3 cards. Add 3 mana of any one color. Whenever one or more creatures and an opponent control attacks you and you aren't blocked, that player draws 3 cards and gains control of this artifact. Untap it. Home of Legends. This artifact enters with a page counter on it. Whenever your commander enters or attacks, put a page counter on this artifact. Move a page counter from this artifact, draw a card. Choked Estuary. As this land enters, you may reveal an island or swamp card from your hand. If you don't, this land enters tapped. Darkwater Catacombs land. Desolate Mire land. Ooh, these all going to be land for a while. Yeah, they are. You can Desolate, Drowned Catacomb, Oxy Ekford, Feared Health, Glacial Fortress. I said a Chapel Port Town, Perry Stream, Scavenger Ground, Shadowland Snark, Skullbound Expanse, Sunfire Hollow, Sunrock Ruins, Underground River. The land. Artifact. When this artifact enters exile target non-land permanent opponent control, when this artifact leaves the battle, add Sage's Newliths. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Whenever this creature attacks untapped target creature and is a cleric in addition to other types. Circle of Power. I've seen that before. Cut a deal. Woohoo. Come back, card. Where'd it go? Where did Cut of Deal go? Found it. Each opponent draws a card, then you draw a card for each opponent who drew a card this way. Lingering Souls. Create 2/+1 white by 1 spirit creature tokens of flying. Flashback. Towards the Plowshares, exile target creatures that control against life equal to its power. Hypnotic Sprite. Mesmeric Glare, instant adventure, counter target spell with mana value 3 or less. Then exile this card. You may cast creature from later. Into the story. This spell costs 3 less to cast, even if opponent has 7 more cards in their graveyard. Draw 4 cards. Propaganda. Creatures can attack you unless their controller plays 2 for each creature they control that is attacking you. Bastion of Remembrance. When this enchantment enters, create a 1/+1 white human shoulder creature token. Whenever the creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and gain 1 life. Exsanguinate. Each opponent loses X life, you gain life equal to the life lost this way. Snuff out. You control a swamp, you may pour 4 life rather than pay the spell's mana cost to show target non-black creature if it cannot be regenerated. Siphon Mine. Each other player discards a card, you draw a card for each card discarded this way. Arcane Signet. Add 1 mana of any color to your commander's color identity. Relic of Legends. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap an unlegendary creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color. Solving. Add. I will one day learn what that symbol. Stop sliding cards. Talisman of Dominance. Add blue mana, black mana. This artifact deals 1 damage of you. Talisman. Hierarchy. Add 1 white or black mana. This artifact deals 1 damage to you. Talisman of Progress. Add. And a lot of. You have no maximum hand size. That's kind of nice. Arcane Sanctum. This land enters tapped. Also land? Woohoo. We are go back to a lot of basic land. So much land. So much land, token heroes. Hero, 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 hero. Hero, hero, Moogle. Okay. This Stola Commander deck. POP. This the Terra one. Do I open this without destroying it? That's the real question. We start from there. Start pulling. Searching for friends. Oop. We're not searching it anymore because I just broke it. We're no longer looking for friends. Don't know how to open this without destroying it. This just come out? Like, what am I doing? Don't know what I'm doing. I'm worried about wrecking it. Okay. It took a hot minute, but we got it. We got a Terra deck box we can build. Duh. Put that other one. Other one. Okay. We built it. Go. See it. Looks like. Okay. What else can you see? We got hard, crystal, hard. I was scared of destroying it. I want to like mess it up. That was the searching for friends that I kind of ripped. Got +1 counters on the side. Those field tokens or something. Okay. Got. You can see it out. Black envelope. I think it's like the Yashola deck that had the like baby booster in it. Baby booster. You can open it, see what's in it. I guess this is really the last booster pack. I lied to you earlier. Two cards do we get? That's more where that came from. What's this? Summon Esper Villa Garmanda. Exile an instant sorcery card from each graveyard. Add a 5 for each low counter in this saga. You may cast instant or sorcery card. This saga. And mana type can be fast, flying, haste. Oh, Yuffie. The Materia Hunter. When ninjutsu, when Yuffie enters gain control of a target non-creature artifact, as long as you control Yuffie, then you may attach equipment to you control. That's kind of cool. I gotta give you the first hit for free, you know? Up. These are like the... I don't know what these are. Like shield tokens, damage tokens. Or the ++1 tokens. No, these are the ++1 tokens. Okay. Little like instruction manual thing. Like kind of tells you the rules of Commander, I guess. Okay, here we go. Commander deck. Herald of Hope. Legendary creature, human, wizard, warrior. Trance. Beginning of combat of your turn, mill 2 cards. On your turn, may also against flying until end of turn. Whenever Terra deals combat damage to you, player, you may pay 2. Whenever you do, return target creature card with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I'll go ahead and open this. Popular Magic. Yeah. Okay. Terror we had before. Zealous. Rune Knight. Zealous enters, discard any number of cards and drop that many cards +1. Whenever one or more other creatures you control enter, one or more of them is entered from a graveyard or cast them from a graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on each of them. Coin of Fate. When this artifact enters Servile 1, exile 2 target creatures from your graveyard, sacrifice this artifact. An opponent chooses one of the exiled cards, you put that card at the bottom of your library and return the other 2 to the battlefield tapped. You became a monarch. Okay. Zion, Vengeful Samurai. Legendary creature, Human Samurai. This spell costs 1 last to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Double strike. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on it. General Leo Christoph. When General Leo Christoph enters, return up to 1 target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then put a +1/+1 counter on General Leo Christoph for each creature you control. I suppose the Magicite. Look at its Kefka. Each opponent graveyard. When you do, exile each opponent's graveyard. When you do, choose up to 1 target creature card exile this way. Create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's an artifact and it loses all other card types. I just noticed these cards say Deckmaster. Oh, they all say Deckmaster. Never mind. That's not anything fancy. They all say Deckmaster on the back. Okay. Flying. Whenever the Falcon deals combat damage to your player, you may sacrifice it. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Into Sumpter Shadow's Heart. Legendary creature. Dog. Menace. Assassins you control have Menace. Whenever you attack with 1 or more legendary creatures, you may pay 2. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. We join the fight. Mill 3 cards, then starting with the next opponent in turn order, each opponent chooses a creature card in your graveyard that hasn't been chosen. Return each card chosen this way to the battlefield under your control. Shadow, Mysterious Assassin, Death Touch, Throw. Whenever a shadow deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice another non-land permanent. If you do, draw 2 cards and each opponent loses life equal to the mana value to the sacrificed permanent. Legendary creature, Human Warrior Rogue. Menace. When Siegfried enters, mill 3 cards, then put X +1/+1 counters on Siegfried, where X is twice the number of creatures in your graveyard. Gal, the Feral Youth. Human Berserker. Rage. Whenever Gal attacks, put a +1/+1 counter at the beginning of each step. If a card left in your graveyard this turn, Gal deals damage equal to its power of each opponent. Gogu, Mysterious Mime. Legendary creature wizard. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have Gogo become a copy of another target creature you control until the end of turn, except its name is Gogo, Mysterious Mime. If you do, Gogo and that creature each get 2/0. And gain haste until the end of turn and attack that turn if able. Saban, the Master Monk. Double Strike Blitz. Discard a card. If you cast this spell for its Blitz cards, it gains haste, and when the creature dies, draw a card. Sacrifice the beginning of the next stop. You may cast this card from your graveyard and its Blitz ability. Snort. Each player may discard their hand and draw 5 cards. Then Snort deals 5 damage to each opponent who discarded their hand this way. Flashback 6. Strangle Realm. Ditch and Lore. The target opponent exile cards from the top of their libraries until they exile an instant, sorcery, or creature card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. If you cast that creature spell this way, it gains haste, and at the beginning at the end of the step, sacrifice the creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Summon Esper Valagamanda. I got that one, but it's slightly different. The Boomer, Raising Red Yeti. Legend creature Yeti Berserker. Trample. At the beginning of the combat of your turn, choose one at random. Other creatures you control get +3/+0 and gain trample until the end of turn. Discard your hand, then draw 4 cards. Boomer deals 5 damage to any target. Bannon the Returner's Leaders. Prey. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a creature spell from among the cards in your graveyard that were put there from anywhere other than the battlefield this turn. Whenever you attack, you may pay 1 and discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Edgar, Master Machinist. Legendary creature, human artificer noble. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an artifact spell from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, that artifact enters tap. Tools. Whenever Edgar attacks, it gets +X/+0 until the end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among the artifacts you control. Dancing Mad. Humanoid. During your turn, Kafka is indestructible. At the beginning of your end step, exile a card at random from each opponent's graveyard. You may cast any number of spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. Then each player who owns the spell you cast this way loses life equal to its mana value. Block, Treasure Hunter. Block can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Mug. Whenever Lock attacks, each player mills a card. If a land card was milled this way, create a treasure token until the end of turn. You may cast a spell from among those cards. Mog, Moogle Warrior. I think we got him but shiny in one of the packs. Lifelink Dance. At the beginning of your end step, each player may discard a card. Each player who discarded a card this way draws a card. If a creature card was discarded this way, you create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink. Then if a non-creature card was discarded this way, put a +1/+1 counter on each Moogle you control. Setzer, Wandering Gambler. When Setzer enters, create the Blackjack's legendary 3/3 colorless vehicle artifact token with flying and crew 2. When a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, flip a coin. Whenever you win a coin flip, create 2 tapped treasure tokens. The Warring Triad. Flying Trample Haste. As long as there are fewer than 8 cards in your graveyard, the Warring Triad isn't a creature. Mill a card. Target player adds 1 mana of any color. A Sun Titan. Creature Giant. Vigilance. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tragic Arrogance. For each player you choose from among the permanents, that player controls an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker. Then each player sacrifices all non-land permanents they control. Archfiend of Depravity. Creature Demon. Flying. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, the player chooses up to 2 creatures they control and sacrifices the rest. Reanimate. Sorcery. Put target creature card from a graveyard under the battlefield under your control. You lose life equal to its mana value. Rise of the Dark Realm. Sorcery. Put all creature cards from all graveyards in the battlefield under a player you control. Sepulchral Primordial. Intimidate. This creature can't be blocked except by an artifact, creatures, and or creatures that share color with it. When this creature enters, for each opponent, you may put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Combustible Gearhulk. Artifact Creature Construct. First Strike. When this creature enters, target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If the player doesn't, you mill 3 cards. Then this creature deals damage to that player equal to the total mana value of those cards. Player of the Hatebound. Creature Devil. Undying. When this creature dies, if it had no +1/+1 counters on it, return it to the battlefield under the owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever this creature or another creature enters from your graveyard, it deals damage equal power to any target. It's a 4/2. 6 cost. Artifact Creature Construct Menace. When this creature dies, each player may discard their hand and draw 7. Mountain Cycling. Discard this card, search your library for a mountain card, reveal it and put it in your hand, then shuffle. Bed Devil. Instant. Destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Legion to Ashes. Sorcery. Exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls and all tokens that player controls the same name that has that permanent. Priest of Fell Rites. Pay 3 life, sacrifice this creature. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Unearth. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, exile at the beginning of the next end step, or it would leave the battlefield. Earth only as a sorcery. Ruinous Ultimatum. Destroy all 9-line permanents your opponent controls. Key to the City. Discard a card. Up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. Whenever this artifact becomes untapped, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Solemn Simulacrum. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle this creature. When this creature dies, you may draw a card. Battlefield Forge. Ooh, we're back to the land. It's a cool looking land. Ooh, Desolate Mire. Dragon Skull Summit. Exotic Orchard. Rigid Hearth. Foreboding Ruins. Oakham Snarl. Reverend Cairns. High Market. Isolated Chapel. Bogard Parade. Shadowblood Ridge. Iron Shadow Snarl, Smoldering Marsh, Sulphur Springs, Sunscorched Divide. Phoenix Down. Exile this artifact. Choose 1. Return the target creature card with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. Exile target skeleton, spirit, or zombie. Laughing Mad. We've gotten this one a lot. As an additional cost, to cast this spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, flashback 4. Angel of Ruins. Artifact creature Angel Flying. When this creature enters, exile up to 2 target artifacts or disenchantments. Plane Cycling 2. Hellish Jailer. When this creature enters, you become the Monarch. When this creature enters, exile target creature an opponent controls until an opponent becomes the Monarch. Morbid Opportunist. Whenever 1 or more other creatures dies, draw a card. This ability triggers only once per turn. Knight's Whisper. Sorcery. You draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Pitless Plunderer. Creature, Human Pirate. Whenever another creature you control dies, create a treasure token. It's an artifact. With the tap, sacrifice this token, add 1 mana of any color. Stitched Together. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Threshold. Return that card from your graveyard to the battlefield instead if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard. Stitcher's Supplier. When this creature enters or dies, mill 3 cards. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Anger. So angry. Haste. As long as this card is in your graveyard and you control a mountain, creature you control has haste. Big Score. An additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create 2 treasure tokens. Crackling Doom. Instant. Crackling Doom deals 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among the creature that players control. Mortify. Destroying targeted creature or enchantment. Artifact. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color ID. Arcane Signet. Commander Sphere. Artifact. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's candidate. Meteor Golem. When this creature enters, destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Milliken. Mill card. Add. I will one day learn what that symbol means. Add blank. Artifact. Add blank. Sacrifice this artifact. Draw a card. Solving. Add 2 blanks. Swift Foot Boots. A crypt creature has hexproof and haste. A crypt 1. Talisman of the Convection. Add blank. Add fire or white mana. This artifact deals 1 damage to you. Talisman of the Indulgence. Add blank. Add 1 black or fire mana. This artifact deals 1 damage to you. Wayfarer's Bauble. Artifact. 2. Tap. Sacrifice this artifact, search for your library for your basic land card. Put that card in this battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Ashes Baron. Ooh, land. Add blank. Oh, is that just land? Is that what that symbol means? Is land? Add land. Demolition Field. Sacrifice this land, destroy target non-basic land. Following Wildland. Sacrifice this land, search your library for basic land. Gelmore Bog. Land. Land. No Bed Outpost. Path of Ancestry. Land. Rogue's Passage. Land. Sacred Peaks. Land. Sunlit Marsh. Land. Man Tower. Oh. And then all the basic lands. Woohoo. And the tokens. Track, copy, treasure. The back of those tokens are Moogle. The Monarch. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, controller, it becomes the Monarch. Well, there you have it. That is the Terra Commander deck. And I think with that, we have all the magic crap. Off real quick. This was with the booster boxes. I can. It's a Sephiroth. I'll pop it out. A Sephiroth card. And then a crystal card like in the commander decks. Bunch of ++1 tokens. But more importantly, lightning card. Another crystal. And then a bunch of other type of tokens. And then yeah, that's kind of it. We finished our magic card journey that we've been going on these last 2 days. But yeah. Is it. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble on about magic cards. I still kind of don't really know what I'm talking about for a lot of like abilities and effects and stuff. You know, I think I finally learned that symbol is land at least. But yeah, that's all of our. That's kind of it though. That's our packs. I'm just popping these things out. Probably need them, but you know, need to have them. The deck box also comes with a die. The one is magic symbol, and then the 20's a little Moogle. Oh. But yeah, everyone, I think that's it for me today. Just a short little stream to open up the rest of those magic cards that we started yesterday. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We will be back on Monday. I don't think we're going to stream tomorrow. Maybe we will. Who knows? My friends and us end up paying like Peak or something. I'll probably stream that or Mario Kart. Yeah. Most likely see you guys Monday though. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good weekend. Hope you're enjoying your 4-day weekend.